Hey guys, my name is Cineac and welcome back to another episode of Falls Town here in City Skylines. Guys, last episode we got our secondary national park in the city and people started to come to it straight away, which is really good. Today I want to try and focus on some of the gaps that we've left blank over quite a long period right now. I want to get in some extra stores, some residential, so today's episode is just kind of all about filling in the blanks sections of the maps that I pretty much left. And boy, do we have a lot of those. So guys, if you enjoy Falls Town, want to see more of it in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. And guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe so don't miss out on any more videos of Falls Town in the future. So let's get out of this. Let's see Falls Town in all its glory right now. Boom, boom, boom. It is looking beautiful. This is what we did last episode, which is going pretty well. So far, it's had a total of 57 visitors. Is anybody? Look, look at the amount of vehicles coming up the road right now. Any more coming? So people are using it. It is pretty cool. We have a lot of empty gaps. Like I want to maybe try and add something over here, get some more residential in. We've left gaps here for a long time. I'm going to get those added in. Probably end up turning this into all commercial in the middle. Then doing some more residential on the outskirts as well. And let's get all the little bits and bobs areas that are left over. I might even build a small little farm town up there. Because we've got like a small one just here. But it'd nice to get like a bigger one to kind of like, you know, feed off this road that's going up. So there's a lot of stuff that we can get done and need to get done. Now, before we jump straight into it, guys, I want to let you basically let me know in the comment section. Again, like I always keep saying, we don't have many episodes left. So whatever you want me to focus on first and make sure I get it in the city, let me know in the comment section down below. On my to-do list, there is the zoo. I'm going to get the zoo back in. So that's one of those. So let me know if you want to see anything else. And I will at some point eventually redo the racetrack as well. So let's take a look at this then. Let's actually get the industrial roads first. And we have one connection point just on this side. So if I bring it out, let's bring it out by 2. We have a connection point here. So if I bring out every connection point by 2, I can kind of see what we've got going. And so that is pretty much it, to be honest. So let's see what we can do here. So if I was able to, is that on the bend? Yeah. Connect this up by a bend there so it flows through. And then if I connect that up to a bend there, so we're creating like a crossroad. And that went straight over to that side. So we've got these 4 connections on each side, which is going to be a nice little break point from each area. So you can flow through quite easy to get to either side. Down, you know the road stops there, but you kind of you get the gist of it. And off this then, we'll do some road then. So if I bring this up to here, it's a little bit longer than I need it to, but it's going to fill in all the gaps. So bring this up to here. Oh, if I can do it just correct there. Straight down. And we'll create another one just here. There to create the break point. So if I bring that up by 15. So we do that by 15 on this side. And then this is where we create our little cul-de-sacs. And we have little walkways to get to it. I could technically connect this one. That's not an issue. So if I was to do that, if I kind of delete that for a second. And we go on our bend here. Right, if I do it there. So that can come out to here and cut in. And if I go down there. Nice. And what we'll do, we'll end up creating a simplistic bend going up to there. And do you know, actually, I mean, it's different. It's quite unique in that sense, but that would work pretty well. Now, it is the shopping district, so it's good that we have done that. So we need to make the area very walkable. I'm going to put the Anarchy on right now so we can chomp down into all these areas. Gonna make it very walkable. I say this all the time, but it is important this happens. Not really about demolishing too much because we are going to be zoning the poopsicles out of this. Right, there we go. So that's all good. We'll do one just here. Cut through there. we'll do a cut through here. And then we'll do one here, here, there, there. Alright, lots of... What do you want over here too? So lots... Again, it's the shopping district, so you want to make it as walkable as possible. And that's perfect. That really is perfect. I'm about to say, does it need water? And I've just realised. We have the no water mod, Seniac. You don't need water no more. So I'm going to get rid of all this residential. So I might as well put it into play mode then while we get rid of all the residential. And then, I might as well get rid of that commercial bit there just for the sake of getting rid of all. Once all that residential is then gone, we'll plaster it with the commercial. Not only will it give us more jobs in the area, but it would really build up this little section too. It might even bring a little bit more traffic. You might see a few people use the subway system more, which generates us more money in the long run. So, it's all for the greater good, right? It's all for the greater good. Right, I say if I pause now, but I don't think I need to. I can actually just... It should technically... Oh, pause. See, there we go. It should all technically be fine. And then we build this whole little shopping section in the middle of all this residential opposite the full technical trade school. So imagine using the trade school and you need to do some shopping for your dormitory, or you fancy a little bit of lunch. You just take a little walk into the little town centre section just there with all the commercial shops and just get yourself a nice delicious folio sandwich or a KFC. More a KFC than anything else, but it will be delicious. So while that builds up then, we're going to take a look at this then. So I don't know why I went for the industrial road in this area. I mean, oh, that's because the whole area over here is industrial. So really, I should have had this to be industrial too, to fit within the theme of this whole area, because I kind of forgot the reason behind it. Because this is the industrial section. Now I'm going to keep that one as it is, because it is for the school. But yeah, you can see where we're going with it. So I need to then create some good connections here. So if we have one just coming straight up, so I bring it to about there. Now it starts to go uphill slightly there. So that'll be the connection there. We've got one just over here, but we do need one over here too. Now if that's snapping and going straight to that. And if I brought this out, is it too much to ask? So you can get away with a connection there, but is it too close? I feel like it's going to be a little bit too close there. So what we'll do is... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. We'll come up by 10. Grow across by 10. Come up by 10. Go across by 10. Was that by 10 there? I don't feel like it was. Let me start again. So I've got a cool little idea. 10 by 10. 10 by 10. 10. Nah, it's taking it too far. Let's not go down that route. Right, bring this up by 20. So it bends quite nicely just there. Just a little bit of a kink, which I like. Which we'll get rid of this road now and put it into pause. Now, so we'll keep it going because that whole area here is going to get built up in the time it takes us to do this. We'll bring this down by 30. We'll just bring it across by 30 as well. Straight down. So we'll bring it up by 10. Right, okay, so let's do like that. Take off this and this. As we now bend it round. So it is another 10 and a 10 situation. It's going to create that nice little rounded effect. And this will just come down and then straight into here. So let's bring this out by 30. Bring it out by, we'll take it by 15. There we go. Oh, that feels so good. I really like this. So let's create the grid here then. So let's come off this one. So we'll go down by 30, cut across, up by 10, straight up. So we're creating our suburbs now. So you kind of want the multi... Oh, that's not right. You kind of want the multi-connections not on the main strip of road that enters in. Because if traffic ever becomes an issue, we can handle it. And then we come off this one. Go all the way down and cut in. Again, keeping away from the main traffic flow, which is nice. And the same thing happens here. It just kind of completely cuts through it. You have that nice little bend there, which is great. This one's going to probably be a little bit different now. But it still looks really good. As we get that kind of effect coming through. We'll do something with these in just a moment. So let's take a look at this then. So if I was to... Is this the main one? Yeah, that's the main middle one. If I was to bring this up by 20, across by 10. Bring that up by 10. Up by 10. Now, how would it look if I created a bend up on here? It's more how it would look over here. So it's a little bit close, but it doesn't look too out of place, which is nice. And then we just kind of end it with flicking off some little cul-de-sacs. Now, I won't do one up there. We'll do one there anyway. So bring one down to here. We'll take one up to there. There. Bring one into here. Bring that across. And then we just kind of like push them out slightly. Because there won't be a lot of traffic around here. And that could actually go straight across as well. There we go. So that builds up that whole little area there, which is residential. There's 3 entry points, which is pretty cool. Pretty solid. Now let's get the path set up on them. So where you would walk straight across. Yeah, they can cross there and walk down here. So let's just do our best. That's going to go through the school. Don't want to mess around with that. Let's go straight over there. And then pretty much same kind of setup system here. Which connects it all going through it. Really nice walkways it pretty much creates. And the majority of the road connections that we do have, we don't really need to throw in any more than kind of what we have. Maybe just one here. Like that, but yeah. That's pretty much good, isn't it?